Queensland property update. Strong rents, slower prices. Hi everyone, this is Lu from Real Estate HQ, and the latest NAB Residential Property Survey has just been released. And I think there's one message Queensland property owners need to understand, and it is that the Queensland property market is changing, but it's certainly not falling apart. In fact, I think it's becoming a healthier, more sustainable market. While property professionals across Australia have become much more cautious about house prices, Queensland continues to stand out as one of the country's stronger performers. Queensland's market sentiment remains well above New South Wales and Victoria, despite it cooling from the exceptionally strong conditions that we saw earlier in the year. But what really caught my attention wasn't the outlook for house prices itself, it was the rental market. Now, the NAB survey expects Queensland rents to increase by around 4.6% over the next 12 months, making Queensland one of Australia's stronger rental markets. And then if we look 2 years ahead, the forecast is that Queensland will lead the country with a rental growth of around 5.4%. Now, if you have been following my market updates, this shouldn't come as a surprise, because only a few weeks ago, Cotality reported that Southeast Queensland rents had already increased by around 6% over the last financial year. Now, we have another completely independent survey, NAB, surveying property professionals, and it's reaching exactly the same conclusion. Rental demand expected to remain strong. So now I'm going to explain to you why this is happening. Okay, it is because we are still facing a supply problem. The survey found that construction costs remain the biggest obstacle to building new homes. Investor activity has actually declined. I've seen that here as well. And that means fewer rental properties are coming onto the market at a time when Queensland continues to attract new residents. We still need it. Now, here is the important distinction though. NAB is forecasting Queensland house prices to be relatively flat over the next 12 months. Okay, fine, but that is very different from saying that the investment is performing poorly, because for a lot of investors, rental income is becoming the real story. If rents continue to grow while interest rates gradually ease and vacancy remains low, many investment properties will continue to improve their cash flow. So personally, I think that is exactly where the Queensland market is heading. We are heading away from the rapid capital growth that we have seen over the past few years and into a more balanced market. That means that buyers are becoming more selective. So presentation matters, pricing matters, and for landlords, keeping quality tenants and having a proactive property management team behind you becomes even more important. The good news is that the fundamentals of Southeast Queensland remain strong. We still have great population growth, infrastructure investment is still booming ahead, there is still strong rental demand, and there is limited new housing supply. Those fundamentals are exactly why I remain confident that Queensland, over the medium to long term, is going to be a great investment. If you would like to know where your investment property sits in today's market, whether your rent is keeping pace with the market, or whether you would simply like an independent opinion, I'd be more than happy to have a chat with you. I am Lu Bracher from Real Estate HQ. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.